Hello Cancers, welcome to your full moon reading. This full moon is happening in your sign and it's on the 13th of this month. Your sign is all about home, family, emotions, feelings, subconscious. So let's see what's coming through for you guys. Full moon is a time of completion and new beginnings, and it's also a time when our intuition is, sharp. So you want to and it's happening in your sign, right? So you want to pay close attention to your intuition, what's happening for you, signs, synchronicities, dreams, and things like that. So take note. uh, so if Cancer is your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And remember, this message is it's a general reading, right? Some messages may resonate, some may not. So please take what resonates for you and let go of the rest, okay? If this message doesn't resonate, do check out your moon and the rising signs, or maybe you can come back and maybe you will be able to connect with the reading. So let's see what's coming through for Cancer. I will pull 3 cards from the tarot deck and 1 from the oracle deck. That's your spirit, that will be your spirit guide message. So if there is something you want to ask the cards, bring that into your awareness. Okay, and let's see, maybe you will find a solution here. All right, so Cancers, your cards are 3 of Swords, Hangman, 9 of Swords. All right, and King of Wands. Okay, so this could be a person you are dealing with. So a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And whatever is happening here, there is something that is bothering you. Something is bothering you. It could be because of this relationship. It could be, at work. It could be a personal relationships, as a, yeah, something to do with their personal relationship, and it's kind of bothersome. You are worried about something, and you are also feeling regretful about certain things, and Hangman being in the center of the reading, it feels like maybe uh, either either maybe some of you guys feel that you are being targeted. Maybe they are doing something purposely to hurt you. Um, you know, so yeah, it may feel like you are being pulled into the drama unnecessarily, so that is kind of, and because of that you may say something, do something, and you may not feel good about it later on. So that is, I'm sure all Cancerians are not going through this energy, but maybe this is a specific message for some of you guys out there. It may not resonate with everybody. So just, yeah, this is what, the moment I saw the cards, that's what I that's what I saw. So just sharing it with you guys. So this is coming through. So what I want to say is take care of yourself. Okay, this is temporary energy. Maybe this is also trying to teach you something. Maybe it's asking you to just if this is if this has been happening repeatedly, then if maybe it says this is something you need to let go of, or it could be something you need to find. Maybe with this, what I'm getting is you are seeing this situation from a different perspective. Maybe that is, it could go both ways. It could be that you are actually, you maybe you were seeing things only from the surface, and now you have a deeper understanding of what really is going on, and that is helping you make some important decisions. It could be that you are actually letting it all go, and move on, or it could be that maybe it will help you find resolutions, uh, you know fix certain things, take may respond to the situation in a different way. So it can go both ways. It all depends upon your situation. So yeah, so from these cards, what I am getting is, there is a need for you to ask yourself, why is it bothering you? Why are you, uh, why is it affecting you so much? So it could be that, you know uh, uh, maybe this is asking you to maybe this is teaching you self-empowerment, releasing all kinds of emotional dependencies and being your own person, let you knowing your worth, uh, what you deserve in a relationship and things like that, and saying no to certain things. So maybe this is difficult, but this is something that you might want to ask yourself. Again, all depending upon the situation, cancers. So if this is not good for your mental and emotional health, then maybe it's time for you to release, let go, move on. Or there is a need for you to look at the situation from a different viewpoint. Maybe you know standing up for what you believe is right, speaking up, having difficult conversations, asking for what you want, and uh, yeah, really knowing like what you are bringing to the table and what you are getting. If the reciprocity is there, not there, whatever it is that you are putting in your energy, your time, if you are getting it back or not. So that is something you have to check with yourself. King of Wands, on the other hand, may have something to do with your energy. So this is a card of leadership, again, self-empowerment, uh, managing your priorities, your responsibilities, being on top of things. For some of you guys, this also has to do with a busy schedule. You are doing several things, you are taking on additional responsibilities, you are everywhere. So this could also be happening because of scattered energy. You are tired, you are exhausted, and it's like you need a break. So yeah, so just take care of yourself. How can you um, create that sense of balance in your life, so you can take care of your responsibilities but also yourself. You don't want to fall sick, right? Nine of Swords here may have something to do with insomnia, sleeplessness, bad dreams, or it may have something to do with something, a conflict. You are thinking and rethinking. um, I don't blame you. Been there, done that. So this is a lot of thinking. So what I want to say is, whenever this happens to me, what I do is, it's also very tiring, right? And it affects our energy, it affects our mood. Then it won't be then possible for us to focus on something that is important for us, right? So what I do is, I write it down. Whatever, I don't like to keep things in my head. So whatever it is that I am feeling, I you know, write things down. And after that, I feel a big relief, right? I don't like to keep things in my body, in my head. So I write things down and I just let it go. Certain things are not in our control. Certain things are not in our hands. How someone is going to, how someone is showing up is not in our hands. But it still is bothersome, because if there is something unfair that is happening, if you, if someone is targeting you unnecessarily, then it's kind of bothersome. So then in that case, Cancer, I would say it's all about making the right choices and right decisions, right? Speaking up and standing up for what you believe is right, and being self-empowered and doing what needs to be done. That's important. And for some of you, this could also be, before, okay, so this is for the next moon cycle. I would say, before making any decisions, when it comes to important conversations, before making, doing something, saying something, what I want to remind you guys is, take a step back, and really, reflect on things. You don't want to go in there with heavy emotions, right? Instead, take your time, and take, really understand what's going on, how you are feeling about things, and also what you really want to experience. What kind of changes are, what changes are you trying to make, and what is it that you want to experience? It could be a relationship, it could be work related. uh, so what are your desires, like, what would you like to happen? Did I say that correctly? I don't know. Okay, so really think about the situation, right? And then again, I would say write it down, so you have that clarity instead of doing everything in your mind, because you don't want to give yourself a big headache. So just put this down on a sheet of paper, and then, when you have that clarity, then do whatever it is that you have to do. All right. So in conversations and everything, this is also you seeing things from a different viewpoint. So this is you seeing things from both sides. It could also be, if you are mediating, Three of Swords here could also mean a third person. It could be that maybe some friends are, approaching you, coming to you. Something similar came through for Pisces as well. If a person is coming to you, asking you to resolve their issues, this is you having that conversation with both parties, and figuring out what the matter is, how this, how they both are seeing the situation, and what's best for everybody concerned. So you are not taking sides, you are not, there is no bias or anything like that, but instead you are, speaking to X, speaking to Y, and both of them together, and coming up with a resolution. So keeping your own emotions out of it. So that is important, so you don't have to then feel this way. Or it could also be your own relationships. If this is something to do with you, your personal life, your, career, then I would say, maybe, talking to a person. It could be a therapist, it could be a counselor, it could be someone you trust, someone you look up to. Maybe that will help you see things from a different perspective. Maybe that's what some of you guys are doing. Maybe this is somebody else's energy. Yeah, with Hangman here, what I want to say is you guys are also making some important decisions. Maybe, this is the, number 9 has to do with the endings. So maybe you are, letting go of certain things, and it's kind of, painful, but then you are doing it anyway. You are going through that. So maybe I would say this is a transition period for some of you guys. Yeah, work related, this is busyness. So you don't want to feel this way. So I would say, Make sure that you are saying no to certain things. Also, you are not trying to do everything yourself, not being responsible for everything. Okay, so King of Wands here is a card of leadership. This is managing everything yourself because you can. This is also doing everything yourself. Things like that. That can lead to exhaustion and also mistakes if you are not being careful, and that can lead to a lot of, uh, issues. So you just want to, be careful and do what you can so you don't have to go through this energy. Okay, now let me see what's coming through on the oracle cards for some of you. Spirit, please give us a message for Cancers. What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of, Cancers? Cancers, what I want to say is this is also an opportunity. I mean, whatever happens, what I want to say is, maybe this is also a chance for you to release any regrets, any kind of, emotions that you may be holding on to. Maybe it doesn't have to do with a particular situation that you are going through now. It could be the general energy where you are feeling all kinds of things, right? It could be the full moon energy, and this full moon is happening in your sign. It has to do with completion and new beginnings, and Hangman has to do with a new vision emerging. So, and you may come across like a lot of stuff from the past, memories, emotions that you have been holding on to knowingly, unknowingly, things like that. So whenever this comes up, be brave. This is also a card of being bold, being brave. Okay, and look at your emotion. You don't want to pretend that they don't exist. You don't want to, you know, occupy your mind so you don't have to deal with it, like food, shopping, TV, things like that. Instead, you want to be brave, and look at what's coming up for you, what's happening for you. Maybe these things, these memories are coming to the surface for a reason. Maybe this needs these are these emotions needs to be healed, and you want to, maybe you are at a stage when you are ready to let them go, your emotions here that you are holding on to. So just look at what's going on, and instead of being in the emotion, also use your mind. But by that, what I mean is that balance. Our heart is important, our emotions, feelings are important, but our mind is also important, right? So look at them from a logical perspective. Maybe that will help you get out of this. So you want to, so this is an opportunity for you to release all kinds of emotional baggage you may be holding on to, and heal the past, forgive yourself, forgive others, and let go. This requires you to have compassion for yourself, love yourself more. um, so whatever happened, be it a current situation, be it something happened a long time ago, the thing is, we are growing, we are evolving every day, we are becoming a new person, right? And from at wherever we are now, when we look back, um, we will be able to see things in a new light, and that will also make us feel in a certain way. We It would be like, so, but then at that time you were a different person, now you are a different person, so we cannot compare, right? So it's all about, not, maybe, yeah, maybe if that happens to you, if whatever happened in the past, if happens to you now, maybe you will respond in a different fashion. So that's what I'm saying. So whatever this is, maybe it's time for you to let go and start fresh. Let go of whatever it is that's not healthy for you, mentally, emotionally. It could be relationships, it could be people, it could be things, it could be memories, it could be habits. Whatever this is, now it's time for you to make positive changes. And have compassion for yourself. Okay, Cancers, your message is bold. I told you. So now is the time you want to be brave, you want to be bold. Whatever is coming up for you, face it head on. This is not a time to hide. This is not a time to find any kind of excuses, but this is a time to uh, be bold, take calculated risk, speak up, stand up for what you believe is right, and have the courage to release and let go of whatever it is that is weighing heavily on you. Yep. So the message here is unleash your adventurous side, take risk and be daring. Okay, let me read this out to you. Yeah, that's what this energy is. Number 52. Don't play it safe right now. Instead, take bold action in the direction of your true heart's desire. Success comes not from timidity, but from committing yourself fully to realizing your dream. Hold the clear intention of success, and it shall come about. Enjoy the excitement of taking risk, of being bold, and of being daring. And be sure to celebrate your success with a party or by splurging on a wonderful indulgence. Maybe that's what some of you are feeling regretful about. Okay, take risk, make a bold life change, appreciate your body, flirt, go have fun and celebrate. A Nordic Freya is the goddess, a Nordic earth goddess of fertility, celebration, and passion. Freya rides in a chariot pulled by mighty cats across the rainbow bridge connecting heaven and earth. Unafraid of her sexual power, Freya teaches us to appreciate our attractiveness and to enjoy ourselves. No wonder then that the day of the week, Friday, was named in her honor. Since this day is associated with the end of the work week and a time for celebration. There you go, my dear. So maybe this is a time for you to be playful. Maybe you have been in a period of self-isolation, memories and, a lot of like emotional stuff. But now with this, it feels like something is changing for you. and it could be a new relationship for some of you guys. It could be friendships, it could be yeah, um, it could be that, or it could be that maybe you are going on an adventure. So yeah, yeah, this energy has to do with being more playful, not taking anything seriously, taking risk, calculated risk, and following your inspiration. Sorry. So there you go. I'm just actually I was curious, want to know what is underneath. You have Queen of Cups. This is your energy, Cancers, and then you have Magician as well. So this is what you are not seeing right now. Okay, Magician has to do with clear intentions. Like, this is about expecting only the best, and being clear in your mind about what you want, and then creating. Magician is a card of creation. So this is about trusting yourself. This is about having faith and being clear in your mind about what you want, and then taking action, doing what needs to be done. So this is about allowing, this is about receptiveness. So a new beginning. Magician is the number 1 card. So a new beginning is on the horizon for you guys. And this is number 9. Number 9 has to do with endings. So whatever it is that you are feeling now, that is going away. There is a shift happening for you. You may not be seeing it now. Okay, maybe you are in this energy. You are not, it's not visible yet, but it is what's coming. So stay positive, stay optimistic, and just be aware of, this is a card of emotion, and this is a card of passion and inspiration. So this has to do with allowing and being receptive, being aware of our own triggers, nurturing, being our own parent, right? Nurturing our creativity, our spiritual side, and taking care of ourselves. So that's what Queen of Cups is. This could also be a vacation coming up for some of you guys. This has to do with rest and relaxation, and also creative ideas, intuition. And then you have King of Wands. This has to do with, again, inspiration, managing everything. It could be, something to do with career for some of you guys. So great things are on the horizon for you, Cancers. So what I want to say is, be positive and be optimistic, because things are changing for you. There you go. If you guys are still here with me, and if this message resonated, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for your support. Sending you all full moon blessings. Please take good care of yourself, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye-bye.